Okay. Sorry about that interruption with my cat. I had to put him away. Um, so just reviewing what I just said real quick. Four chapters, Romans. That's the first book that we're gonna start studying. I believe there are small books handed out to you, notebooks for you to write down whenever we study. Pens as well, and a sheet of paper that asks a couple of questions to you. Please answer them. This is for us to have an insight of what are your questions, what do you know, what don't you know, what would you like to know. So that's kind of important for us. I'm here to share something that got placed in my heart with you guys. I've been this past few weeks. I have been really thinking about this, and I wrote it down. And God was just like talking to me, and I want to share it with you guys. And the great thing is that before my heart told me that we're gonna start studying Romans, which is awesome. This has everything to do without studying Romans because it's a preface of what Romans talks about. And so I'm asking for you today to really open your hearts, open your ears to the Holy Spirit. I'm going to share my thoughts with you and what God has talked in my heart. And it's like looking from a sinner's perspective point of view. I'm gonna do a introspective of what human beings are and how they react and how they feel and towards sin, and 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 by doing that, I would like to achieve our understanding that through Jesus Christ, we're nothing. Okay, and if we acknowledge that we are sinners, like I do acknowledge that I am a sinner, and if you guys hopefully acknowledge that you are a sinner and you have sins every day, sins that you don't even know that you have sins, um, this is this recognition or this understanding is the first step towards salvation and the first step towards understanding the gospel of Jesus Christ and understanding the Bible. It's the basis of everything. Okay? Because Jesus came to save us. Okay, so it says in Romans 3:23 that and this is where I'm basing all this thought all that I'm sharing with you. It's on Romans 3:23. It says that for all have sinned and fell short of the glory of God. And based on this verse, let's start doing the introspective of how human beings, how me, how you, how everybody acts and reacts. Okay, so I would like to start saying that, and this is truly based on my life, okay? And everything that I'm gonna say here, I'm going to say in as our or we or us, okay? But it's something that God has placed in me. I've evaluated myself, and I was like, wow, I really need Jesus. So here's what I wrote. Um, who had not pride himself for what he did? Who had not hid the evil that you wanted to do? How about exaggerating things or distorted the truth or made a hidden lie or lied before or lied to deceive someone or lied to impress or lied to oneself? How about feeling better than the other or 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 better because of a title or a position or an evaluation from work, whatever, and then you felt better? Um, how about in church, you could have felt that you were more pure than the brother next to you, and or more holy. How about You promised to start something and you never did it. So, um, how about doubting God? How about questioning God, or being frustrated with God, or even disobeying God, being ungrateful towards God and towards men, or your family, or anybody loved ones? How about being arrogant and selfish, greedy, wicked, judgmental towards others and towards yourself? How about you trade the true God for other gods, like money, women, men, power, looks, stats, and that list goes on and on and on. How about you wished evil to others, or you wished the inexistence of someone else? That's deep. Spoken evil things to someone, or proclaimed evil things towards someone, like a prophecy, like, which, yeah, I don't like using the word prophecy. But how about complained about life, or feared someone or something, or gave up in life and no one, you don't want it to live any longer? Um, how about you didn't love yourself, or didn't love others? How about you, you hid yourself from God or from something, or you felt that who was never like in a moment of being pessimist, uh, or being negative, or you thought wrong things, or you talked ugly to someone, or mistreated a good person, or envied somebody because he had something better, or talked better, or looked better, um, and or you did nothing knowing that someone was starving, and you were greedy, ashamed to speak of Jesus, or afraid to declare your beliefs. Did not stop to help someone with a necessity. You did nothing to help someone with a necessity. It could be food, it could be anything. How about depression, anxiety, anger, hate, indifference towards anything, or high pity of yourself, or you victimize yourself a lot, or you told others to say you were not available when you, in reality, you were in fact there. You said that you would do something and you did not, or you were not going to do something and you did, or maybe you had already punched someone, or you got aggressive towards somebody. These are like things. They're very small, like a small list of what we are capable of doing as human beings, and how our feelings generates a sinful act or a sinful thinking. In First Corinthians, it says that we should not trust our feelings because they are corrupted. And but let's not go there right now. Let's talk about good things, good things that beings may have. I think we can find some good qualities in ourselves, right? Um, Maybe you're intelligent, or you're very dedicated, or you you're a good person towards everybody. You don't know how to say no. That can be good and bad. There are many qualities we can find in ourselves, but that's still not enough, because there's only one thing that redeems ourselves in the end of our story in this planet Earth, which is, for some it could be 20 years, or 1 year old. It could be 70, it could be 80. It's very quick, and there's only one thing that redeems us. That is, for some completely odd and unexplainable reason, I came to find out that the Creator and the Lord